The early weeks of this NBA season have delivered plenty of surprises, but nothing has shocked the league more than what's happening in Detroit. While the Oklahoma City Thunder sit at 12-1 and the Denver Nuggets keep rolling at 9-2, it's the Pistons who have become the most unexpected powerhouse. At 10-2, riding an impressive 8-game winning streak, Detroit suddenly stands alone at the top of the Eastern Conference. All the predictions of regression after last year's breakout? Cade Cunningham and company clearly never got that memo. Cunningham, who earned his first All-NBA selection last year, has elevated his game to another tier through Detroit's first 11 outings. He currently ranks second in the league in assists and 10th in scoring, making him one of only 4 players in the entire NBA to be top 10 in both categories. That combination of playmaking and scoring has turned him into one of the most complete offensive engines in the league. Even though he missed Wednesday night's game because of a hip contusion, his last performance before that absence was nothing short of breathtaking. A 46-point triple-double in an overtime victory against the Washington Wizards. It was one of those performances that make you wonder if the next superstar is already here. And if you won't take the media's word for it, maybe you'll take the word of one of the greatest players in Pistons history. Franchise legends don't hand out compliments easily. Magic Johnson has been full of praise for Luka Doncic since he entered the league. Clyde Frazier has long endorsed Jalen Brunson. And now it's Cade's turn because Isiah Thomas, the captain of the Bad Boys, is calling him the real deal. Thomas appeared on SiriusXM's NBA Today and spoke glowingly about Cade's maturity, leadership, and impact. According to Thomas, Cade's greatness comes from doing whatever the game requires. Some nights he controls the tempo without even needing to take a shot in the first quarter. Other nights he flips a switch and becomes unstoppable. But in Thomas's eyes, the one constant is that Cade always delivers in the fourth quarter. That's the moment that defines stars, and right now Cunningham is embracing it. But the praise didn't stop there. Thomas went on to compare Cade's approach to Nikola Jokic, the reigning king of basketball efficiency and arguably the best player in the world. Jokic has already collected 3 MVP awards and could easily have more. For years, critics questioned whether Jokic shot enough, but what they failed to understand was that Jokic's greatness comes from elevating everyone around him, not from dominating every possession. Thomas sees that exact same quality emerging in Cunningham. He pointed to how Jokic can beat teams by scoring 40 or by scoring 12. What makes him dominant is that he dictates the entire game regardless of his point total. Thomas believes Cade is now doing that for the Pistons. He can torch you for a monster scoring night, or he can dissect a defense with his passing. Either way, he is always in full command of how the game unfolds. And then came the comparison that caught the entire basketball world's attention. Thomas didn't just stop at Jokic. He also likened Cade's feel, control, and leadership to one of the greatest players of his own generation, Magic Johnson. When a Hall of Famer starts invoking Magic's name, people listen. And the more you watch Cade, the more the comparison begins to make sense. He's big for his position, he's patient, he's crafty, and he always seems to make the right play. Just like Magic, he embraces being the calm in chaos. And just like Magic, he has that rare ability to make his teammates believe they can beat anybody. Before the season, most analysts agreed on one thing. The Eastern Conference was wide open. The Cavaliers and Knicks were supposed to be the clear second-tier contenders behind Boston. Detroit wasn't supposed to be anywhere near that conversation. But Cade is rewriting expectations in real time. He's playing like the best player in the conference, and the Pistons are looking more and more like a genuine threat, not just a fun early-season story. The question now is simple. Could Cade Cunningham follow in Isiah Thomas's footsteps and lead the Pistons back to the top of the NBA? If the early signs are any indication, he's already on his way, and the rest of the league might need to start taking Detroit seriously again.